Can I... How do I choose a level? Maybe it's just loading in. Give it a second to load in there. Okay. Let's check this out. This could be good. I never played too many of the adventure mode levels, so might be that we bought something fancy on our hands. This could be fancy. My apartment, although this is compounded just by the fact that it's quite small, but my apartment has just become a warren of clothes that need to be washed. I didn't pay attention to any of that, by the way. I didn't realize they actually gave you the sacking ships. I actually used this adventure map for CZ, and I changed all the material to basic metal and slapped pure black on it. Basic metal does not reflect light. Good thing I took shelter. I'm not sure who or why these things are here, but who these things are or why they are here, you've got to split it. You can't just put who or why these things. But you need to find the underground base so we can figure this out. Okay. I will do that. I would rather not have your community objects though, so I will skip those. I'm gonna have to, I don't know. True, but I don't think that gets to what the... I don't think that gets quite to what the creator was trying to say. They did not give me a gun. Oh, there's a switch here. Now, I have a gun. Because who or why these things are is both focusing on the being of the thing that we're questioning, whereas who or why these things are here are focusing on two different subjects of conversation. One is the being, who these things are, but two is the purpose, the reason for their being here. Very tricky. Oh. I'm sorry, friend. This is 100% like something I would have made in my LBP 1 days. I mean, it's ambitious. I'll give it that. I can't take the ambition away from it. I mean, I could, but that would be rude. I need to put in LSRS. Oh, I don't like this. I need to put in LSRS a query as to good LBP2 creators, because now that we don't have LBP me, I can't filter by game, and I would really like to play and look at some really good LBP2 levels for the show. Not necessarily for the stream tonight, but just moving forward into the show. I'm gonna knock it unfairly, but I can't help itself cringe into non-existence. Embrace your cringe. Kronos, embrace your cringe. If you can still cringe, it means that you're not yet dead. Unlike those soldiers who are completely dead. Yes, though? Where is the hitbox? What am I shooting? Yeah, I mean, it works. I can at least clench my fists tight enough to burst without bursting in flames. Well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, though, like, the ability to burst into flames on command would be pretty slick. I mean, you'd have to invest in asbestos clothing, which might not be great because it's pretty scratchy, but But I'm just saying. Do we have to take the fight to them? Do we have to fight at all? Can I kill the guards? No, apparently I cannot. These very angry guards. I do have to say, I appreciate that there's a little bit of story being told here. That they're actually trying to pose the characters. This very old technique. Why would you go through the trouble of putting them in a controlinator when you can just adjust the animation and make them sit? And I'm pretty sure that they realize you can adjust animations because those guards were kind of had a non-standard stand animation to them. Well, I shouldn't throw shade. No shade throwing. I will say that if you do use the sit, any of the sit or lie down animations, it does really weird things with the hitbox. We need to hit these guys with everything we got. Not sure why, but the door-shaped level link reminds me of a level idea I never actually put into practice. Was it using connected levels? A la... Hello? Brain? Work? LBP 2? I wonder, do you think that this creator made the tank themselves? Or do you think that this is a community object? I'd have no less respect either way. Oh, nice. The tank actually climbs. Ish. Oh, crap! Oh, no! No, 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 no! No, we broke the tank! But it's also a time machine and you're going into different time periods of the exact... Oh my... We totally broke the tank? Oh, this was not in... I don't think this is what they intended. Yes! We're gonna have to replay that, because I don't think that was how that was supposed to work out. I wonder if they've got a way to respawn the tank. Because if they don't, that's gonna be a problem. Hoisted by my own petard. And you don't want to be hoisted by your own petard. That's just like... It's almost as bad as being hoisted by your own Picard. Not 100% as bad, but it's kind of close. I feel like this is gonna get just a wee bit tedious though. If we gotta stop like every couple of seconds to completely destroy the buildings. And I bet if we get too close, it's gonna make us blow up. Okay, just like push. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, can I go in reverse? I cannot go in reverse. Oh, crap. Well, then. This is a problem. What's worse, being lectured by Picard or fragging yourself with a grenade? I don't know, like... Picard was pretty full of himself, so... I might go with that. I don't want to be lectured by my own Picard. There's like a little bit there that's going to get hung up on our treads, though. Oh, this is not good. This is distinctly... I mean, I love it, but I also kind of hate it. Hey, you didn't run those things over? What is that stuff? Oh crap. Okay, don't do the bad again. We know that this tank is not... Oh crap! No, we broke the treads again! My card! I'm hoisted by it! Okay, can we get around the tank at least? No. Well, but jeepers. Vegeta. We were so close, too. Okay, I'm gonna get this one last replay, and then that's it. Who needs a tank killer when the tank dies with no assistance? See? This is very forward-thinking, our creator. It's an example of intelligent design. I think I shall, actually. Thank you for reminding me of that. Because I would have forgotten. See, this would work better with, like, multiple players, I think. Because then we would never need to stop. We could just keep shooting. Please, let this end. Let us reach the end. I have to render this completely inoperable so that it won't screw up our treads again. The battle for the Treadnought? I would actually rather fight the Treadnought with the pea shooter than do this. Because at least I got more control. This would have been nice if the game let you spawn particle effects. I mean, you can kind of set up emitters so that they'll spawn particle effects. It'll just do weird things to the thermo after a while. Yeah. Spawning is one thing, surviving I think is quite another. Oh shit, did we break something again? I mean, I heard a break noise, and it wasn't Fred Durst, but it could have been Fred Durst, but it wasn't. But it could have been, is what I'm saying? I got a chainsaw. I will skin your butt raw. If my day keeps going this way, I just might break something tonight. That's the family-friendly edit. Because they're aliens, Chronos? Obviously. They're aliens. Okay, this was definitely intended to be played with more than one player. Because if I'm flying, who is gonna shoot? Also, how do I fly? I'm pressing... Okay. I don't know why that would be on the right stick, but... Sure. This is fine. This is, fine. We are fine. Welcome to hell? Population us? But a sign of what, Hive? A sign of what, exactly? I mean, I would not mind giving Peace with the Aliens a chance as long as they weren't gonna, like, harvest our organs or turn us into head crabs? Or I guess they just use the head crabs to turn us into zombies. I don't know where the new head crabs come from. I watched Noel What's-His-Face's thing on Half-Life, so now I feel like I know everything about Half-Life. What helmet is that? Like, what costume set is that from? Because it's a pretty jammin' helmet. Also, I will never join you, alien. I'll just be killed by you quite often. Where's Hirunda? Hirunda's gotta see this. Because this is like 100% Hirunda's jam. Alien, are you gonna... What are you up to? Oh, you're so toasted now. Toasted like unto the blunt. Ah! I was gonna joke that was from Haze, and it might actually be Haze. I guess you could just custom build your own hitbox to make it a little bit more fair. Sack thing hitboxes are pretty wonky though. Is this thing gonna die? But is it Haze from Finger Thing? Is what I want to know. Ah, so. I mean, it would be a bit of a pain in the butt, but I figured just like sticker material on a follower, you'd have to do something about the shots. How could you get that to work? I hate this. I hate it. I totally just loathe this. Oh, for fudge sakes. For the sake of fudge. Come on, bring it. Bring it, buddy, bring it. Obviously, honestly, it wouldn't be invisible material hitbox, HP follower, physics tweaker, and done. Yeah. You could make that work. It would be douable, as the kids say, the French kids. Did you know you can visit the Tower of Creation in the Ziggurat to explore some of the finest levels the Imagisphere has to offer? Which is just terrible. Why would you do that? You could just do that from the menu. Granted, you could do it poorly from the menu, but you could do it from the menu. In which case you'd have some choice. Because if you do it from the Ziggurat, they throw you into levels. We should do that? Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. The collectible is such a nothing addition to the camp. Oh, my eyes! Yeah, this is a poor choice of material. How many of these things are we gonna have to fight? Didn't we? It is LBP today. We are back on our LBP stuff. Des, how you doing? Is life treating you well? It is in fact Thursday. There's no allegedly about this. And I know because Thursday is my Friday. And that means I don't work tomorrow, which is good because I am all out of... What's the family-friendly word that I need here? I'm all out of stuff for work. I have no more stuff to give. Well, maybe they're planet jackers. Oh, Sludo! I'm out of work juice. That's definitely, we could go with that phrasing. that's fine phrasing. Des, it is very good to know that you're doing well, and Ludo, I hope that you are well as well. Please, just... My stream, she is so sick. Why? You know, we're kind of lucky that Hirunda isn't here, because I think that he would probably blow an... You can't blow an aneurysm. He would blow an artery in his brain, which would be an aneurysm. I think he would have... Poor Hirunda would be an apoplexy. I'm working on delivering a disability awareness course at work, but like COVID. Oh, the level hates us. That's clearly the issue. Ah! Well, but do you need in-person training? I mean, unless there's some hands-on component. I've regressed to the point where I'm just watching Dragon Ball episodes and painting models, which is actually a good time. That sounds like a wonderful time, Ludo. Are you watching the Dragon Ball that has the tuna fish joke in it? Because that is the height of all Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball will never be as good as that ever again. Just take all my points. I don't want to be on the scoreboard. Something a benchmark. So we'll be putting a survey out to gauge if people know what accessibility is. I don't know, they're all in like heaven or something, and they have to make somebody laugh, and so they do this really terrible tuna fish pun, but it's set up like a regular Dragon Ball fight, so with lots of like dramatic camera angles and pauses between the lines. It's wonderful. One of them turns into a jawbreaker, the mightiest of all candies? This is terrible. This is hell. It's not even other people. Sartre was wrong. See, Sartre didn't live long enough to play LBP. In which case, he would have known that he was wrong. It's all internal promotion between staff. It's a higher senior management, and that's a problem. They generally are, I find. Basically management of almost any stripe. Come to me. Like cooties, they pass it on like cooties. I must say that Sartre would have deflected by saying other people made the hellish levels. But like, isn't the whole hell is other people like that they observe you? You can't escape the observation of other people? And so you're made into something else in their eyes? It's been a while since I've read No Exit. All I know is, like, one of the people was in hell because she was, gasp, a lesbian? And the other guy was in hell because... Wait, somebody was in hell because they, gasp, committed suicide? And then the guy was in hell because he was a coward? It's been a bit. It's been a hot minute. And by hot minute, I mean 20 years? I did? Did you think I was just gonna give up? Did you think I was gonna let this adventure win? That wasn't gonna happen. They won't let me slap the soldiers. And the ground is grabbable. Okay, I mean, points for effort, but I'm not hiring any soldiers to rebuild my planet, thank you very much. I am not a running dog. They're molding you by observing you through the systems of control they implement in their levels. They are observing you by proxy, and it is the hand of LBP that shapes you like putty. I'm the only person who's completed all of that, by the way. Go me? I feel like we should rework that into, like, touching grass or something, but I so hate that. I'm infinitely ashamed to admit I've made a level with more or less the same plot, but the baddie is a gigantic stone snake. I mean, props for stone snakes. I'm sure the baddie was about 1,000,000,000 times more interesting than that fight. 'Cause that fight was crap. To go briefly back to your thesis, though, Hive, from my own experience, players generally don't do anything with their levels once they've actually completed them. So I don't know if there's like a back and forth molding going on. There's even a victory lap like this one after killing it. Is that level like no longer available, Kronos?